What do prison fugitive Alan Todd May and high society Jacob Turner have in common? Authorities say they're the same person. The 58-year-old fraudster on the run for 5 years finally captured this week in Florida.
Being on the run almost 5 years, that he was pretty effective in evading capture.
Authorities say May broke out of a federal prison in Littleton, Colorado in 2018, 6 years into a 20-year sentence for mail fraud. According to U.S. Marshals, he drove a work truck off the prison grounds, then rented a U-Haul and took it to Fort Worth, Texas. He was seen at his mother's Houston home the following day, then he vanished without a trace. Until this week, when he was taken into custody in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, roughly 2,000 miles away from the prison he escaped.
There's just an incredible air of arrogance in his behavior. There's a tremendous amount of self-confidence in his behavior. There's an extreme amount of manipulation in his behavior.
The years-long manhunt coming to an end more than a decade after his initial sentencing in 2012. But authorities say his crimes didn't stop there. Last summer, 3.5 years after he disappeared, a federal grand jury slapped the wanted escapee with more charges. The indictment alleges that between 2016 and 2018, while he was in prison, he ran fake business scams, raking in more than $700,000 from behind bars.
These are very charismatic individuals who have the ability and really good interpersonal skills where they're able to manipulate people into assisting them in their nefarious actions that they're going to carry on.
The U.S. Marshals say it chased leads from California to Michigan to Texas until last week, a break in the case. An anonymous tipster sent this photo from the Palm Beach Daily News. There was Alan Todd May hiding in plain sight and living under an alias, Jacob Turner.
He was in the middle of a move, so they were able to follow the U-Haul truck. Just from good shoe leather detective work, we're able to get some surveillance, identify him, and then subsequently apprehend him.
Investigators tracked his location to this neighborhood in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They linked him to a Palm Beach penthouse where he was allegedly flaunting a lavish lifestyle.
I think he got complacent. I think he thought nobody was looking for him. And if you're dealing with the United States Marshal Service, that's never the case.
Now the man who hid in plain sight facing justice once again.
Marissa Para joins us now from Miami. Marissa, it's hard to believe a story like this day and age. Photos, they seem to be everywhere. What is the next step in this case?
Well, he was certainly brazen. And in terms of what happens next, we can tell you that May appeared in federal court just yesterday. And by the way, we did reach out to his lawyers. They did not get back to us. But the U.S. Marshals tell us that May has been ordered to go back to Colorado to face those escape and fraud charges. And Ellison, we're told that that should be likely by the end of the month.
Marissa Para in Miami, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.